Hello everyone, Lena here. Shiny Shove at a slightly different time of the day. So, really, Shiny Shove, obviously a little nudge in the right direction, making sure that you are doing everything you can to just make life the most pleasant it can be. This is what to do when you catch yourself in sabotage mode, and yeah, I've been noticing I've been doing a little bit of that. So we can do a couple of things. Some of us can stick into a good deal of navel gazing, and you know, why is that happening and what's actually going on? But actually, I think when I go into Sabo mode, what happens in order to get me out of it is accountability. It's shouting out to a friend. It's actually sort of speaking to someone and saying, hands up, I'm going into Sabo mode, you know, sort of whatever that looks like for you. So one of the key things that you can do when you go into sabotage mode is really that whole identify what it is that you do when you do it, because 9 times out of 10 noticing, acknowledging that you're in Sabo mode is one of the things that you can't then unknow. So then you actually have to willingly participate with sabotage in that way. So in my case, if I catch myself eating a few too many biscuits, that's usually a good thing. Or I might just binge watch a couple of things on telly. That's usually sabotage mode. So I have to check in when I catch myself doing those activities. The other way to kind of tell that you might be in sabotage mode is some of the thoughts and the thinking that you're doing. That if it goes sort of towards the negative, it's highly likely that you're in Sabo mode as well. So what to do about it? Get accountable. So actually catch yourself and then reach out as soon as you can to someone who is a good friend, someone who is a peer level person that will actually understand that you can turn around and go, can you just tell me to get on with something, or that kind of thing. Now, if you don't want to reach out to someone, here's my coolest trick for it. Take whatever it is that you are supposed to be doing into a different room, into a different environment. So that might be on a day like today, because it's beautiful. You might take it outside. On a different day, you might actually choose simply to go and work in the dining room, for example, rather than in the office, because your environment, just a shift of that can be enough to get you out of it. So pack up your stuff, take it with you straight away. The third thing that you can do is change the environment entirely and actually go and do something entirely different. So what do I mean by that? Go to a cafe, go for a stroll, you know, sort of in a park, or actually go and see a friend in some way. Do something entirely different and then come back. And if you can, also change the environment of where you're going to be doing the work, and get yourself accountable with a friend that says, I'm highly likely not to actually do this, so will you check that I've done it at XYZ, or can I send you this by midnight, and if I don't, will you then check in with me? That sort of thing. So notice that you're in sabotage mode. Kind of get to know how you do that, how you recognize that. And B, change the environment, get accountable, or go do something entirely different, then come back to it. That's your Shiny Shove, possibly a little bit longer than it normally is, but many blessings. Life is what it is. Have a wonderful day, and I will, evening, and I'll catch you tomorrow.